Hi lovies, welcome to my channel. So my name is Ty. If it's your first time watching me, welcome. If it's not your first time, if you've seen me before, welcome back. So today I'm going to be sharing with you the 5 top bags that you need to invest. Those are the best investment bags that you can possibly get. This is my opinion. I know everyone is different, but I'm talking about, when I say the best investments, I'm going to talk about the money and the profits that you can make out of those bags. And it's a good investment because whether if you're buying this bag now, they're gonna still be valuable in the future. So for me, my personal choice, like my personal opinion, when I go buy a bag, I usually look for the ones that I know they're gonna add value in the future, or at least I can get my full money back. They're not gonna lose any money, because I've lost a lot of money selling bags, something other brands that I'm not gonna show here. And when I sold those bags, I'm like, why am I selling this? It's not even worth it. Better to keep it. But those bags that I'm gonna show in this video, they are worth it because they increase value, and they definitely gonna add some profit in your collection. And also it's good to have those because no matter when you buy, if you bought them years ago, or if you're buying them now, it's still just gonna increase because those bags, they actually they increase prices. So those, no matter when you bought it, they still, whenever you decide to sell or get rid of them, they still gonna be valued at the current price, not the one that you bought. So those are good investments. So the first bag I'm gonna show this is gonna be number 5. I'm gonna go down the list. The number 5 is gonna be a Never Full, because a Never Full from Louis Vuitton, especially in an MM size, it's always good to have in your collection. I got into Louis Vuitton like a year ago, and I totally love it, love the brand. And also I got this bag, and I know whenever I decide to sell, I can make my money back. Even people have the option to buy in the store. The market for these bags, for Louis Vuitton bags, especially Never Full, is always running, because I keep following on Instagram like people selling those bags and how much they're asking for. And it's a good investment bag, because if I sell this bag, I'm definitely gonna get what I paid, even if it's not the current price, because the bag is not going to be like in the best shape, because I use this bag on a daily basis. My diaper bag, you can see it's a big mess, so it's not going to be in the best shape, but I still can get the money I paid like a year ago. I know now this year Louis Vuitton had several price increases. It's a lot more than what I pay, but at least I'm going to get what I paid back then, because this is not going to be in a good shape. But if it was in a good shape, if it was in perfect shape, if I kept the bag well, if I care about the bag, I would definitely make the money that's being sold in the store right now, and I would be very happy about it. But this bag is like, I was always in my car. I fill with diapers and toys and food, so that's why, even with that, I would do some spying if I decide to sell, which I'm not planning to sell. I want to keep this bag because it's very useful for me, especially with 2 kids. This is the bag all the mommies should have. I totally recommend this bag as your diaper bag. It's very useful. You can fit a lot. It's very easy to carry. You just put in your shoulders, and then you're good to go. I toss this in my car. I put it everywhere. I always carry another bag with me, but this is always in my car, in my stroller, and then it's totally fine. So this is the number 5. I'm gonna go down the list into number 1. And then the number 4, I would come back with another Louis Vuitton, which is the Pochette Métis. This one is in leather, but I know there are others in canvas. But this bag is also like very popular, very hard to get, as far as I know. It's really, especially in canvas, so it's really hard to get. And then if you get one, and then you decide to sell in the future, you're still gonna get your money back. You're not gonna lose money. You're not gonna sell for less. And I know the market for this type of bag is really hot. People are always looking for it, because as I said, I keep following those pages on Instagram, and then I see people selling for a lot more, especially if it's in really good condition. So it's very good to add this if you can, you know, add this to your collection. This bag is very useful. I wear this bag one time and I absolutely love it. I want to get more. I want to add more colors, and it's totally worth it. It's very easy to use. It's a crossbody and it's very cute, especially in this pink color, which I love. So you guys should totally invest in this bag. If not, you will not regret. Okay, this is really, really, really useful. You can travel with this bag. You can do a lot of stuff. Okay, now let's go to number 3 on the list, which is a Chanel medium large, which is, in my opinion, between all the classic ones, I would pick the medium size, because this is the size that's never go out of style, you know, because depending on the time, like jumbo bag was really popular. People used to love jumbo bags because it was big and it was always like, wow, look at the Chanel bag. But these days I feel like people don't wear jumbos anymore, and I see the price going down because, you know, it's just a trend. People like small bags these days, and they usually purchasing the small classic. So, but the small classic, maybe in a couple of years, is not going to be the size anymore, and then it's going to go back to jumbo. So that's why it goes up and down. But this medium size is always hot. Guys, if you have a medium classic in your collection, this is mostly important, like, because it's always like, it's a perfect size. Obviously, I'm showing this in the rose gold, which is like definitely the most expensive bag. I've seen people selling this bag for like $10,000, and I bought this for $4,900. So back before all those price increases. So if it's selling for $10,000, it's like 50% profit. It's a lot of money, guys. You know, that's why the medium size is always good to have. I don't know, I'm not really sure about the black color, because it looks like it's pretty easy to get black colors, but if you have something unique, some different colors like this one, not necessarily this one, but if you have something similar, like I would say like a yellow, or especially those purples that came out with some super hot color that people love, those bags can go up in value a lot. So you're just gonna make a lot of money on that. If you decide to sell, if you have to sell in the future, you're not gonna lose money selling a Chanel medium large bag. As I said, the jumbo and the small classic, it just depends. Like, you know, sometimes people love it and sometimes people don't love it. It used to be super hot, the jumbo bag. I remember when I started buying Chanel, it's like the biggest, the better. And I personally like big bags. I'm not a really fan of small bags that people always look for right now. But, you know, jumbo used to be super hot, and now the small classic is super hot. But the medium is never gonna go out of sight, because it's something between the small and the jumbo. So it's a good size. So I would say a Chanel medium large would be the number 3, because you can definitely hold up the value on this bag, and you're gonna be very happy using this bag on your daily basis. And also when you decide to get rid of it, you also gonna be happy about it. That's no losing here. And obviously, you know, number 4, I was going down, sorry guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, number 2, sorry, I got mixed up. But number 2, I would say Chanel mini rectangle. Guys, everything that I picked here is based on my opinion in my closet, okay? If there are any other bags that I don't have it, it's good, but this is from what I use and what I chose and what I deal with it in regular basis. But if there's any other bags, I'm not sure. So those are the ones that I picked from my own closet. So number 2 is the Chanel mini rectangle. This is a caviar. And if you guys don't know, Chanel stopped producing caviar bags, mini in caviar, in 2018. So it has been 2 years. They don't come out with mini in caviar. So the prices for these bags went absolutely crazy. It was expensive before in a resale market. But these days, it's just like, oh my gosh. I see people asking for this bag like 5,500 and something like that. Even, you know, 5,600. I just saw a girl selling another other day a black mini rectangle for $5,650. And that's what it sold. And it just sold like this. And you know, I know if I sell this bag, I'm gonna get a lot of money as well. So this is definitely one of the investment piece. If you have a caviar, you know it's a good investment. And if you get a lambskin, it's also a good investment because that's what we have now. Chanel only has lambskin or patent leather. And you know, also the reissue, they came back with the reissue style, which they come in I think it's calfskin, you know, and yeah, I think it's calfskin. I think so. So anyways, so if you have a Chanel mini rectangle, this is also like the best investment bag. It always was, ever since, you know, Chanel existed. It was always a good investment splash shining bag. But if it's on your list, just get the bag. You know, they don't have caviar, but get in lambskin or patent. Okay, now let's move to number 1 investment bag. Ta-da! This is a Birkin 30. Okay, Birkin 30 is always good in value for the future because this is the perfect size. If you see the 35, some people might find it too big, and the 25, some people might find it too small. But as I said, the same thing with the jumbo bag. 35, Birkin 35 used to be super hot back in the day, probably a couple of years ago. It used to be super hot. Everyone wanted Birkin 35. Even when I got my bags, the first Birkin I got, it was a 30, and then I was like, I want a 35, I want a 35. So I got 35, and I was very happy about it. And then after that, I got another 35. I have 3 35. So it used to be super hot. I like big bags. I love my 35s, but it used to, you know, super hot. The 35s are super hot. And now the 25s are super hot. You know, the small size. Everyone wants a Birkin or Cali 25. But 30 is something in between 25 and 35. So which is also, you know, a really good investment because people in between those sizes, they're always going to go with the 30. So you can never go wrong. It's the same thing with the Chanel medium large because it's not too big, it's not too small. So if you get a 30, it's a perfect size. And this bag, you know, the value for this, you know, for the resale market, when you look at them to see how much those people sell those bags for, and then something for the future, if you keep those bags in a good shape, in a good condition, you can definitely get a lot of money, and you're never going to lose money with this. You know, it's just profitable, and then you still have a really good investment in your closet. With all those bags that I showed, those are my opinions because I, you know, I learned a lot by buying and selling bags because I got rid of a lot of bags. And then I just, you know, learning from learning experience, those are the bags that I picked to be like the best investment ones. And as I said, if you have a different opinion, that's totally fine because I'm picking from my own closet, the ones that I have experience with. The ones that I don't have experience, I can't talk about it. But this is the one, you definitely, you know, number 1 is if you can have a Birkin 30, that's something that you should totally invest because this is your future. This is for forever. All those bags here that I showed to you, those are classics. They're never gonna get out of style, and then you're still gonna make a lot of money investment and also to use them because they're all good for your daily use and as well for investment. So I hope this video helped you guys, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.